Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. And in today's video I'm just gonna show you all the best competitive Fortnite settings in Fortnite Chapter 3. And on top of that, also a few simple steps you can actually do here which don't require any program to make your Fortnite feel way smoother. And if you guys enjoy this content, please don't forget to leave a like, and without any further ado, let's get straight into this topic. And yeah guys, in the first place here, I'm just gonna show you like a small little trick on how to make your game feel so much more smoother, guys. Like literally, I've been using this method now for the past week, and I gotta confirm it literally feels so much smoother. Even though if I'm like recording, streaming, whatever, my game just feels overall really smooth. And what I'm trying to tell you here is, in the first place, let's just say as an example that we're running like 144 Hz, you know, actually capping our FPS on 141, which is like 3 FPS below our normal Hz here of our monitor. This is actually gonna help your Fortnite to sync better, and this is due to the new engine which Fortnite is using. You know, Fortnite just swapped over to a new Unreal Engine, and this actually makes such a huge difference. As it says here, reduces tearing and makes it easier for Fortnite to sync the picture. So therefore guys, what we're going to do now is actually super easy. We're just gonna go here into a Windows search bar, type in %temp% and open up the first file, you know. Then we're actually gonna go into here, click onto local, press F on our keyboard to find Fortnite game, save, config, Windows client, and there we get now our game user settings. And in the first place, we're first of all gonna make sure that the attribute read only is unchecked, you know. Then we can open up our game user settings. I'm just gonna drag it here a little bit to the left side and this here to the right. And yeah, once we're in here guys, we're just gonna scroll down a little bit until we can actually find our FPS cap, which should be somewhere here, like in the middle part, somewhere here. Yeah, exactly, frame rate limit. And you can see I got mine set now to 237. And if we take a look here again at the metrics guys, we can see on 144 Hz, you gotta put it to 141. So you know, let's just say that we're running like 144 Hz, we're just gonna put it to 141. If we're running like 240 Hz, we're gonna put it to 237. And if you should be running guys 360 Hz, you're gonna put it to 357 FPS. But there's one thing, if you're running like 60 Hz or 75 Hz guys, I would recommend you as the best value there still to go on like 120, because so many people ask me that under my latest video, like, okay Stripes, what should I put it on if I'm like on 60, 75 Hz? Or even like 80 Hz. There's some monitors out there that's like some really weird values, I'm not gonna say. But yeah guys, actually putting it there to something like 120 FPS, which is double of 60 Hz, it's gonna make a difference, because more FPS are also like less delay. So therefore guys, please put it actually on 120 FPS. That's like the maximum I would actually go for if you are running something like below 100 Hz. And yeah, with that said, I'm just gonna put it to 237 since I'm running a 240 Hz monitor. And yeah, this should help me guys. Then we're gonna go here onto data, save this, and then we can actually close both of these here. And once we're done with that guys, and we applied everything is successfully into our game user settings, we're gonna right click again, go to it, go into properties and put the attribute onto read only, apply, okay. And this is how you do it guys, and trust me, your game is gonna feel so much more smoother. And yeah guys, over the last few days I just did tons of benchmarks guys to proving you exactly which game rendering mode or which in-game settings are the best for which kind of tier PC, you know, for low-end PC, mid-tier or high-end gaming PC. And I'm just gonna go through everything. But just real quick guys, under my latest review you can actually win an MK61, which is a 60% optical fully hot swappable keyboard. Just check out the link in the description, and now we're gonna continue. And yeah guys, as you can see here we are right now in Fortnite, and yeah, pretty much we're gonna go here into our settings guys. And usually I'm actually utilizing 1600 x 900 and just use NVIDIA image scaling, you know, to scale it up to 1080p, so I still have like a really good quality and a nice FPS boost. But since not every GPU does support this guys, I would personally recommend you something like 1722 x 1070, which is still in my opinion like the best resolution overall. Of course not the best for max FPS, but just like your, you know, for the like competitive advantage and everything. And you can see also that my frame rate limit is actually set to 60 right now, but this is wrong because we just changed it actually in our game user settings to 237 or 141 or 120, you know, just like what I pretty much, you know, pretty much just like what I explained before here in the previous step. And then we can see our brightness on 150, then we can see colorblind mode, still Triton up, which is the best in my opinion guys, set to 5, so it's like not too bright, not too dark. And then we're just gonna move over here guys, and you can see first of all guys that I'm actually utilizing here DirectX 12. Therefore we got all these extra options here. I got my viewing distance on medium, you know. Of course if you want to go for maximum FPS, put it on near, but I just personally love it here on medium because yeah, it's just like really nice here on this like larger map. So you can see all the enemies there, shadows off, anti-aliasing off, textures low, effects low, and post-processing also low guys. All of these here of course to the lowest possible for just like simply max FPS. Then next up guys here under advanced graphics, of course VSync turned to off guys. guys, because my monitor here utilizes G-Sync. V-Sync only like really helps if you're like running something like 60 or 75 Hertz, and then like also not always, you really have to like experiment around with it, but for the most part it literally doesn't help you guys. Motion blur of course to off, and then we can see rendering mode, DirectX 12, and this is like something guys, now I did so many benchmarks already here on my channel and over like the last 2 weeks where I explained that DirectX 12 with the Nvidia Reflex low latency mode to on plus boost is like the best combination for max FPS and the least amount of input delay. But there's one big issue: some low end PCs might struggle really to run DirectX 12, so therefore if you're like on a lower end PC, probably still utilize the performance mode guys, even though it's like not theoretically the best for input delay, because you get like way less input delay on DirectX 12. So pretty much if your PC can handle it, put it on DirectX 12. If your PC can't handle it, put it on performance mode. That's just simply how it is guys. There's like not really more I can tell you about it. I'm just gonna link like a few more benchmarks probably in the video description so you can check it out yourself. Then we can see allow multi-thread rendering on. Of course guys, if you have like something more than like 4 processor cores, you know, you should definitely utilize this. Use GPU crash debugging, we're gonna put this to off because we don't want to send like any data, you know. It's like pretty much just like for Fortnite themselves, so they can like collect data if your game crashes, you know. But this is just pretty much taking our GPU power and CPU power, so therefore we won't do this guys overall. Then we can see latency markers. I actually got it on off here. Yeah, as mentioned, Nvidia Reflex low latency mode on plus boost is the best option in combination with DirectX 12. Latency flash I got to off, and DLSS I got actually turned to performance. But keep in mind guys, you can only utilize this on newer cards, something like the RTX series guys, so you need like a pretty up-to-date GPU, something like RTX 2060 until the latest RTX 3090, something like that guys. And yeah, I got it here on performance, it works the best one. And then we can see of course your ray tracing turned to off and all the other stuff as well turned to off, and those are pretty much like the best graphic settings themselves. Then we're gonna move over here to the game settings itself guys. You can see my matchmaking region exactly to Europe guys. Please just put it straight up on the region where you guys are from, because if you put it on auto, Fortnite might maybe give you like a more stable server, but the server could be further away, which will result in higher ping. And yeah, for the rest I got everything here. You can just simply like copy it one by one if you guys are really interested in it. I'm using as of right now actually confirm edit on release. Then we're gonna go over here to the game HOD scale, and I gotta say probably the best one is for competitive if you keep it on something like 80, you know, so it's like not taking too much off your screen. And for the rest I just got all of these here on. Then we can see here my sense guys, because so many people are asking me. 6.5% on 800 DPI, 38.1 for our target sensitivity, and 38.1 for our scope sensitivity. And then we can see also log input method as mouse, since I'm utilizing actually double movement here, which I'm going to show afterwards guys. And then we're just gonna go to the sound settings itself. I got my main one on 29, my sound effects on 50, and then we can see sound quality of course set to low guys, because this can actually cause some stutter if you get it on high. And we can see here 3D headphones I got turned off, background audio, notifications only. And then we can see visualize sound effects I actually get turned to off guys, even though so many Fortnite Pro Players are right now utilizing it, just as you can see in my latest video. But it will decrease your performance in the game and actually cause some stutters. So therefore, and with that said, we're already done here guys, and applied the best competitive Fortnite settings in chapter 3 for the least amount of input delay and max FPS. And yeah guys, since also lately so many people asked me for my double movement settings from like my latest arena gameplay, I just wanted to show you guys that I'm actually using a really big strafe angle, because I personally have like the feeling that it's like a little bit better, you know, if you want to go for like some specific edits. It's just better overall to have like a little bit more room to play with, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm just gonna showcase you how it looks like when you free build, because also like when you build fighting, it still gives you like a slight advantage in my opinion, because you have like more time overall to focus on what you're doing. So let's just say that we are right now here in a build fight itself, and you just want to like casually tarp out, you know, or do something like where you need a little bit more like 360-degree movement. Yeah, let's just say that your enemy is gonna be like somewhere up here. Wait, let me just like build up here real quick, you know. So we like kind of have like a fake box there. So let's just say that we're gonna like sneak up, you know, there's like someone in there, you know. We're just gonna sneak up here sidewise. We're just gonna go like this here, and we still have like full vision around the box, if that makes sense. Like I try to really like explain it here in a good way, but if you have less side strafe, you're always like a little bit clunky, you know. You can't like really go to the sides itself. Like let's just say you want to go like full right side, you still have full vision, if you know what I'm saying. Like I'm just showing you here, I think this is like the best I can do. I can like walk fully here around this box itself, and I see everything here on top. And the same also just simply helps when you need to like fast tarp, you know, something like this here. It just helps overall, it's just nice. And yeah guys, when it actually comes down to my double movement settings, I'm just gonna showcase it. You can, by the way, get the latest version of Keystacks input straight up from my Discord. It's gonna be like the first link in the description, guys. And once you get it, you just simply have to run it. I already have it here running in the background, so I'm just gonna open it up here. And you can see my diagonal up is 75, strafe 90, and diagonal down 135. And what you guys can do is just simply click actually onto download best pro player settings, and it's gonna open like a separate site. And I actually just straight up copied Bughas once because he has like a really good double movement setting here in my opinion. And if you guys want to apply it, just simply go here onto import, you know, you're gonna click onto it, and now you're gonna have this file here, click onto it, and it's gonna edit here. I know I have it like 2 times in here, but yeah, I guess it is what it is, boys. It's also like gonna tell you when it was like the last time updated, on the 30th of November 2021. So we're just gonna select it, actually click onto left stick, and you can see you already got it here fully applied in the background. It's super easy, you don't really have to do anything. And it also tells you what you need to do: unbind via SD, lock input method on mouse on, and ignore gamepad input off. This is like everything you have to apply in Fortnite itself, and then you just simply have to let it like run in the background while you're playing Fortnite. So just gonna minimize it here and, you know, go into your Epic Games Launcher and actually enjoy Fortnite with the best double movement settings. And yeah guys, this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. This would help me say so much. And if you still have any more questions, feel free to ask me them down in the comment section below. I try to answer as many as possible. And with that said, have a great day, have a great night whenever you're watching this. And until next time, stay awesome. I'm out. Peace.
That shit too light. Big foreign hoe, come get inside. Diamond Gucci